commonly we hear people say, well, I can drink, I don't, it's all right. Jesus drank wine. Well, what do we say to that?
Well, that's someone trying to justify their sin because they don't understand the Bible. In Leviticus chapter 10, Nadab and Abihu, two sons of Aaron, got drunk and entered into the holy place of the Lord, and God struck them dead. And here was the command God gave: do not drink wine or strong drink, thou nor thy sons with thee, when you go into the tabernacle of the congregation, lest you die. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations, that you may put a difference between holy and unholy, between clean and unclean, and that you may teach the children of Israel the statutes which the Lord has spoken to them by the hand of Moses. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 15. Woe to him that give his neighbor drink, that putteth the bottle to him, and maketh them drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. God has forbidden. Now, what people's problem is in the New Testament, there's two Greek words, onipio and onipipas. Onipio and onipipas are translated wine, but one means sweet grape juice. That's the words used in John 2 when Jesus turned the water into wine. It was grape juice, not wine. When Jesus observed the Lord's Supper, it was not with wine. You'll notice in each occasion when we talk about the Lord's Supper, it said fruit of the vine. But we have some people today that think wine is the more pure element, that it pictures the blood more pure. But wine can only be made by adding a leaven to it. And a leaven is type of sin, 1 Corinthians 5. If you squeeze a raw grape and put it in a bottle, and you seal that bottle, as long as that bottle stays sealed, it'll be grape juice 100 years from now. If air gets to that grape juice, it will turn into vinegar. It will never turn into wine. To turn into wine, it has to have a yeast, a leaven. Something will break down the chemical formula and change the chemical. And to increase alcohol, you have to add sugar. And so for someone to think that Christ condones drinking when it's forbidden in the Word of God is to say God condones drunkards. And God says, one thing won't enter heaven's drunkards. And to offer someone a drink when the Bible has forbidden that is really, it shouldn't even no churches do it. But I know churches do it because they're under the false teaching that that's a more pure sign of the blood of Christ, but it's not, because sin had to be added to that grape to make it change from grape juice into an alcoholic beverage. So we disagree with that teaching completely.